welcome. You're watching the Property Show with me, Vasudha Sharma. This is the West Edition that comes to you every Tuesday with the hottest real estate investment deals from all the key micro markets of West India. So let's welcome my expert co-host, Sameer Jasuja, who's going to be recommending you top projects and advising you on the locations worth investing in. Coming up on the West Edition today, Thane's emerging Badlapur and Vasai for best priced properties around 50 lakhs. The best 2 BHK options in one of Navi Mumbai's modern nodes, Kamothe, in 60 lakhs. As Pune grabs the second spot on India's top 20 Smart City Challenge, we discuss how the city's winning proposal is going to change its urban and real estate landscape. Mid-income housing deals in Ahmedabad's Vejalpur also coming up. And as Shapoorji Pallonji launches its brand of affordable homes on the lines of Mahindra and Tata, are corporates going to lead the way for India's Housing for All mission? Okay, we'll be taking up your queries for Thane, Pune and Navi Mumbai. First joining us on the show is Rajesh Dalvi. Rajesh, hi, how can we help you?
Hello, ma'am. I'm planning to purchase a 3 BHK apartment in Mohan Highland, located at Badlapur, Mumbai. So please tell me about this property and also suggest me a few more properties where I can have a look.
All right, Badlapur, Mumbai, 53 lakhs, looking at Mohan Highlands. Is this the best option in his budget, Sameer?
Well, Badlapur is quite an affordable micro market to begin with. However, there are very few 3 BHK options which you're looking for in this area because of it having an affordable nature, and typically in affordable micro markets they try and build smaller apartments. Project that you shortlisted is a go-ahead from our side. It's spread over 3.5 acres. There are few families staying in it, which is a big positive, although the project is getting ready in 2017, although it's in phases. It's one of the few projects offering you 3 BHK in Badlapur with all the modern amenities like a swimming pool, gymnasium, children's play area, temple even, and a senior citizen park including a spa. The project is located in Kartrap, which is 1 kilometer of the Ambernath Badlapur road and 1.2 kilometers from the Gurukul International School. So from our point of view, you can go ahead with this project. The price is also in line with the market, the weighted average price being 3,200 rupees for the mid segment. Inventory overhang is a little bit of a cause of a concern. It's 30 months, but there is enough supply in the market and markets are slow. That's why the inventory overhang has climbed up to 30 months. Price appreciation is reasonably okay now, 8.5% on an annualized basis. And there are two projects that you can consider other than your shortlisted project. The second option is Vedant Nakshatra by Tharwani Infrastructures at 3,700 rupees, project getting ready in 2017. Again, offering you all the amenities, over 15 amenities being offered here, including a clubhouse, swimming pool, gym, indoor and outdoor games, even a cafeteria, an acupressure track. Then you have this project spread over 8 acres. Project is located on Church Road, 1.2 kilometers from the Badlapur railway station. And lastly, we have Panvelkar Heights by Panvelkar Group at 4,000 rupees negotiable. This is a project in the Reddy complex, consisting of 14 towers. So as you see, when the project gets ready, there is a little bit of a premium attached to the project. You don't have any financing costs that you have to pay in living in your accommodation and waiting for the new accommodation to get ready. So that advantage gets passed on to the new project that is ready. Project offering modern amenities here again, clubhouse, swimming pool, children's play area, gymnasium, library. And project is only 1.8 kilometers from the Badlapur railway station. And phase 1 and phase 2 are ready and fully occupied, and phase 3 consists of 5 towers which are in advanced stages of construction.
Okay, so in Badlapur, most of the development is concentrated around the 3-kilometer stretch of the railway station, the catchment area of the railway station, and it's a new area emerging in Thane, and there are many developers present here who are coming up with large townships and shopping malls, and of course the social infrastructure here is already established, and there are many infrastructure initiatives that the government is taking up here. There's a 27-kilometer long Kalyan Badlapur Mangani State Highway and also proposed metro connectivity via Thane. Those are the two projects we are recommending for you, Rajesh. Take a look at them: Vedant Nakshatra, Tharwani Infrastructures, Panvelkar Heights, Panvelkar Group. Now, Jeetu Sajdev writes to us, I'm looking for a flat in Magarpata city, Pune. My budget is 1 crores. I'm looking for a 3 BHK flat which should be ready to move in, sized at around 1500 square feet. The society should be modern with all amenities. Please recommend me some good projects.
Well, the weighted average price of Magarpata city in Harapsar region around is about 6200 rupees a square foot. So to get a 1500 square feet apartment with everything included, I mean registration, car park, other charges that the developer has, will be a little bit of a challenge. You can get a 3 BHK but slightly lesser size than 1500 square feet. The micro market is doing pretty well, I must say, and a lot of people are moving towards Magarpata city. It's now become a complete secondary market in lots of respects, with great social infrastructure being there. Inventory overhang being 23 months in a bad market like this is a very good sign. The weighted average price is now 6200 rupees for the mid segment, and the price appreciation is reasonably good, around 11% on an annualized basis for this micro market. We've got 3 shortlisted projects for you. One in Magarpata city itself, trading between 6300 and 6500 rupees. The project is called Sylvania in Magarpata city, available in the resale market. This project actually got ready in 2011. And the project is got all the modern amenities, gym, clubhouse, swimming pool, children's play area. Township has other facilities like schools, hospitals, malls, gardens, because it's a 430-acre township over here. It's an integrated township. Then you have Amanora, Aspire Heights, another integrated township that is doing exceedingly well right now, spread across 400 acres. Again, we'll have all the big amenities like a city has, like a hospital, mall, schools within the integrated township, and the project in itself will have great amenities like clubhouse, gym, swimming pool, children's play area, landscape gardens. The project consists of 12 towers of G+22 stories, and project has been ready since 2014 and is well occupied. So again, a well occupied project today, ready by 2014, is like a new project and with livability, so it's a great option to look at. And lastly, we have Kumar Picasso Phase 1 by Kumar Properties, trading around 7,000 rupees. Project is partially ready, again offering you amenities like swimming pool, clubhouse, fitness center. This is a smallish project of 11 acres with 6 towers and in phases. Phase 1 with 3 towers are ready, sold out and fully occupied. And Phase 2 is open with 1 tower with 2 wings of S+12 stories to be ready by 2017.
Jeetu, for you, there's one option in Magarpata city, Sylvania, and in Hadapsar we are giving you Amanora Aspire Towers by City Group and Kumar Picasso Phase 1 by Kumar Properties. Sagar Desai on the line with us. Sagar, what's your question?
Yeah, hi. My name is Sagar. I'm looking for a property in Geometric Silver Crest project by Akshar Developer in Kamothi. My budget is 80 lakh. And I'm looking for under construction property, possession by 16 or 17.
Okay, Akshar Developers, Geometric Silver Crest, budget is 80 lakhs. Samir, this is in Kamothi, a promising location, but is this property also as promising?
I think the property is good enough, although it's slightly higher than the weighted average price of the market, which stands at about 6,600 rupees a square foot. This project being at around 6,900 rupees, but that doesn't really matter because the structure is already up. This is located in sector 25 in plot number 29 in Kamothi with 800 meters from the Khandeshwar railway station. The project is 1.2 kilometers from the Sion Panvel highway, so it's got good connectivity and a good location. Besides being 1.6 kilometers from MGM hospital as well. Amenities here include a clubhouse, fitness center, and developer has a good reputation in the market, so you can go ahead with this project. We've got 2 more recommendations for you, but before that, let's just look at some key data points of this micro market, which are very critical from a future point of view. Look at this, inventory overhang is only 9 months, which means this market is poised to do better because of such low availability in the primary market. As I was mentioning, the weighted average price is about 6,600 rupees for the mid segment, and the price appreciation is roughly about 6.5% on an annualized basis. There are 2 more options that you can consider. Om Shivam Arjun by Om Shivam Developers at 6,500 rupees. This is a 14-story tower having okay amenities, clubhouse, fitness center, no swimming pool as such. These are standalone plots, so sizes are very limited to provide swimming pools, like it's a 110 unit standalone building. The project is, it has 3 towers. Project is opposite proposed Sitco garden with 2 acres of land. Project is proposed also around the 35-meter bridge which will connect the Khandeshwar station. Lastly, we have Lakshmi Ashirwad by Lakshmi Group at 6,700 rupees a square foot. This project is only 700 meters from the Khandeshwar railway station and 1.5 kilometers from the Sion Panvel highway. Amenities here include landscape garden, children's play area and indoor games. Project consists of 5 wings of S+7 stories. Construction is in final stages. Finishing work is going on and will be ready by 2016 June.
Samir, as we've moved into 2016, in our data for the price appreciation, the base year has been changed to 2013, and instantly for a market like Kamote, we can see it's barely 6% annualized, and this is a market right next door to the upcoming international airport. What's happening here?
Well, first of all, the international airport just got announced last year. So the price effect is not going to come in for some time to come, because everybody understands that the project will take 10 to 15 years to literally get completed the way infrastructure development goes on in Mumbai. First of all. Second of all, the markets have been exceptionally slow. The price had already been factored in this micro market with respect to the airport much before. So I think that news just coming in that it's been cleared would have done well for the market, but in the current circumstances that we are in, the appreciation is so muted and everybody is looking at exits right now as investors because they're not seeing real estate to be the best asset class to be invested into. So these are the prime reasons, according to me, why the price movement has not been as much as would have been expected if the markets were, doing very well.
Okay, or if the macroeconomic conditions were that exciting. Okay, so Sagar, for you, 2 options in Kamote. There is Om Shivam Arjun by Om Shivam Developers, and you could also look at Lakshmi Ashirwad by the Lakshmi Group. Shilpa Tiwari writes to us, "Hi team NDTV, I want to buy a flat for investment in Mumbai's suburbs on the Western Line. My budget is 50 lakhs. Please suggest me some suitable investment options which will have loans available on them." Okay, 50 lakhs, Mumbai's suburbs.
Well, your budget is a little bit lower, on the lower side for some micro markets like Borivali and Dahisar, which have an average price of 9,500 rupees a square foot. However, we've got other micro markets lined up for you which are even good enough, especially Mira Road, which is a very good micro market, and Vasai East is the second micro market that you can consider. Both these micro markets' key data points are pretty okay. If you look at Vasai East, inventory overhang is very safe at 19 months. Followed by Mira Road at about 27 months. The mid-segment's weighted average price for Mira Road is of course much higher at 6,600 rupees, and Vasai East is about 5,000 rupees. The project's annualized return of these micro markets are pretty low at this stage. 6% for Mira Road and Vasai East is about 5.6%. Again, reasons that we spoke about earlier. Pinacola is the first recommendation at 7,000 rupees on Mira Road. It's spread across 1.75 acres of land with 4 towers of G+22 stories. Pinacola is a JV between Dimple Group and Akshita Realtors. Developer has delivered more than 10 projects in MMR region. Good amenities like AC, bedroom, swimming pool, clubhouse, huge podium, garden are all there. Gaurav Excellency Phase 2 by Ravi Group at 6,500 rupees. Developers delivered many projects here as well. Project comes with all the modern amenities. Phase 1 with 4 towers is ready possession with occupancy. Phase 2 is open with 5 towers of S+14 stories, in which 2 towers will be ready by April 2016 and the rest will be ready by December 2016. Veena Dynasty Phase 2 by Veena Developers at 4,999 rupees a square foot. Amenities here include a cricket net, amphitheatre, multi-purpose sports area, 4 landscape gardens. Project here is 6.25 acres with 25 wings of G+7 story height. Project is 2.5 kilometers from the Vasai railway station.
Okay, between the 2 locations, Vasai in particular is emerging as a residential market. And why? Because there are several infrastructure initiatives that are going to take place in this region. There is the Virar Churchgate Elevated Rail Corridor and the Virar Alibag Corridor. Vasai is also a prominent hub for logistics, and the MMRDA has approved construction of a bridge over Vasai Bhayandar Creek that will connect it to areas like Mira Bhayandar and Mumbai. Okay, so from Mira Road and Vasai, Shilpa, you could look at these options: Pinacola by Dimple Realtors, Gaurav Excellency Phase 2 by Ravi Group, and Veena Dynasty Phase 2 by Veena Developers. The government has ambitious plans to enable housing for all, but a key component, affordable housing, is under stress. While demand is high, affordable housing developers are struggling to cope with rising input costs and finance charges, forcing mid-sized developers to move on to higher margin products. What does this mean for the sector, and will the entry of corporate players help? Nikhil Narayan Shivdas has this story.
As the Indian real estate sector continues to grapple with a slump, demand for affordable housing has never been higher. Yet, supplies of affordable housing units seem to be coming down, with many developers increasing prices or moving on to higher margin products.
A couple of years ago, a lot of developers come into the affordable housing, mid-housing segment range. What we are now discovering is that certainly on the affordable housing, that it's becoming very difficult for developers to be able to produce meaningful profit margins on affordable housing.
Data from Prop Equity shows that the number of affordable housing unit launches has nearly halved, from over 131,000 units in 2013 to just about 59,000 units in 2015. So why are developers moving away from this segment? Rising material, labor and financing costs are to blame, with affordable housing having become unaffordable for many developers.
The other materials are reasonably flat, but labor costs have gone up. So we would have liked to have launched Happiness lower than we did. So we launched it around 2,900, 2,800 rupees. Our target was 2,500 rupees. We obviously weren't able to strike that because of the issue around the final cost of construction and the time that it took to get approvals.
This has hit mid-sized developers especially hard. Many were already reeling under the real estate slump when they decided to move into affordable housing, anticipating robust demand. But rising costs have forced many of them to either raise prices or build mid to premium housing which can deliver higher margins. This is again a problem as demand for these segments are still weak, and many developers are now in trouble.
Customers are gravitating towards companies who have actually delivered affordable housing project before, and larger size projects where they have a school, a hospital and so on and so forth. There's been a cannibalization of demand to us and to other people like the Godrej's or the Tatas or the Mahindras. And we're seeing, even though we're not seeing a slump in our numbers, we're seeing a higher market share basically from what is being transacted.
But it is not all gloom and doom for the affordable housing sector. Thanks to FDI, more corporate players are now entering the space, and experts believe that these players will offer much needed stability to the sector.
Their ability to access resources, whether it is capital, whether it's ability to buy bulk, whether it's the ability to go out and convince to the buyers that it's such a large brand and they'll come in and buy in there, or for them to be able to deliver quality construction is far greater.
While that may be good, these corporates by themselves will not be able to build the numbers needed to solve India's housing shortage. The government should consider helping the sector out by providing them with infrastructure status, giving them access to cheap land, and even cutting down the approval process if it truly wants to provide housing for all. From Mumbai, Nikhil Narayan Shivdas, NDTV.
The Property Show will continue to track how the Housing for All mission pans out across the country. The West Edition has many more micro markets to cover, but after a small breather coming up. As Pune ranks number 2 on the top 20 smart city rankings, we find out what it means for the city and its real estate markets. Also coming up, affordable projects in Ahmedabad's established locations. And on our property tracker, a new project to check out, Vijay Orovia by Vijay Group on Godbanda Road.